stuff than I found anything on Erie. You know, with the Peerless and different lighters that they made. There's lighters they show in the documents I've never seen. I know that the lighter exists because there it is. And then also, you know, the types of things for gas lamps, and where you see crossover, not just pocket lighters for doing lighters for cigarettes or smoking, but other applications. In fact, as you go through and you start looking, you'll find all kinds of gizmos that were designed. Like, for instance, there's one that's designed that you pull a string, and they show in the picture, the string goes through the keyhole in the door into the living room, and it's hooked to a device on your fireplace. So you pull a string, and it lights the fireplace for you, so it kind of warms the house up before you get out of bed.
Sounds like Rube Goldberg.
One is an alarm clock that will light your stove, so that the stove warms up the house, and it's got an alarm clock hooked to an igniter that uses these tapes to light the stove so that your stove is ready to go. By the time you're ready for your coffee, you hear the tea kettle whistling, and it's time to get out of bed because the tea kettle's whistling. So,
I have lights for cigarettes. When I have lights for cigarettes.
Oh, is that right? I like to say it. I'm a collector.
It's an alarm clock.
You got an alarm clock to light your cigarettes?
Very impressive.
Is that right? I'd like to see that, David. One of the rarest lighters you're going to see here today, the only one I know, this is a cap lighter cane. Has anybody seen a walking stick with a cap lighter in it? Here, all handled around. You guys can all just kind of check it out. But this is the only one I know of. Found that one in France on a trip. I think you were with me at the time, or no?
Probably get a picture
I'm trying to remember. You remember when we got the cap lighter because that lady came to your shop and delivered it.
But the trip I remember, I didn't go to France with you.
No, okay.
Just all in London, England, around England.
Anyway, it was on one
You
of
have
those.
a caps down on one of your display cases, don't you?
Yes.
Same kind of principle?
Same exact thing. You get down here, you'll start seeing caps of different kinds, and these are American cap lighters. History of the Koopman's lamp, magic introduction. Eliza Koopman was quite an inventor, and he started the American Mutoscope Company. If you look up Koopman and do some research, he was very enterprising, and he was the first inventor of motion pictures. He started the American Mutoscope Company in about 1892. By 1896, they had a studio, and they were actually producing the very first movies. And there's some of that footage is still around. There's one of the New York Fish Market, where they walk through the New York Fish Market. But he produced all kinds of novelties, coin-operated banks, different kinds of novelty magic tricks, and then the Koopman's lamps, and starting with the magic pocket lamp. And this is a complete history of the magic pocket lamp from the very first model, which has a flat door here, and this is the first model, then the second model, and then the third model in variations with double button and single buttons, then the European version, and then the export version, and then things like the little gem that he never even marked magic introduction, so he didn't even know.
It was also made by him, huh?
They were all made by him, and if you find the caps, then you'll see magic introduction tied into the little gem. And so this is everything that has to do with what Koopman did in magic introduction. And then the crossover of other competitors, you know, from where Stockwell was. This is Benson's cap lighter, the only one I know of. And then various versions of Erie's. This is the reliable pocket lamp with the box and everything, very rare. You don't find the boxes. I love the paperwork. And then McGill's, another one in two versions. But then this guy, I'm still looking for this one. This is the earliest one I found. That what I found was a letter written by him with the letterhead shows a picture of it. But it's 1856. Wow. So here's a cap lighter from 1856 that is the earliest I know in cap lighters. It's earlier than the repeating lamp. From Urban Cummings right here, the repeating lamp. That's
What's the one that looks like the little gem over there? They copied the style?
which one's that?
Right there.
This one.
Oh, to the right of it. That.
It's
See
a
that?
little gem.
Yeah. Oh, it is a little gem.
It
Okay,
is. It's a little gem.
Okay.
Anyway, interesting cap lighter, huh? And a cane.